bring sales on Displate? Like, this is the question that I'm getting because I recently uploaded the video talking about the Displate approval, and I got the questions from you guys about the Displate shop getting rejected or deactivated, the designs get rejected and all that stuff. I've seen a lot of the questions and comments from you guys. So how to bring on sales on the Displate. So I'm going to talk about what exactly I do now. Every designer has their own strategy, their own method. I'm going to talk what works for me. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification. Whenever I post videos, you're going to get notified about it. I have courses, ebooks, guides, planner. The links are in description. I think I have a Displate workbook if I'm right. The links are in description. Check it out. Some are free, some are paid. You can very well definitely see it out. Anyways. The thing on the Displate is that it's a print-on-demand platform, but you only sell one product, that is Displate metal art, and you cannot make a customizable just like you do on Zazzle. So there is a lot of the limitation on the Displate in terms of the product, the inventory, only one product, particular kind of designs, and the designs has to be coming from the scratch. And this is kind of like a lot of the people are having the problem with, and they are actually using the designs from here and there and customizing and modifying it and then selling on the Displate, and that didn't work because Displate is a platform. If you create your work from the scratch, then it's for you. If you're not creating from your work from scratch, then this platform is not for you. It's not going to work for the long term. So definitely not check it out if you're not making your work from scratch. That's the first key way, because you cannot take the graphics from Creative Fabrica, Etsy or some other place and then flip it on and convert it and into something and then flip it on Displate. That's not going to work for you. So if you're doing it, stop doing it, because I've received one of the question and comment from one of the viewer who said that their shop gets deactivated because of this specific reason. So do not do this mistake. Do not never make this mistake. Create your work from the scratch. Now you need to find it out what work you're creating and what kind of work you're creating. Obviously, since you're selling on the Displate, so you get an approval on Displate, right? Because not everybody is allowed to sell on Displate. You need to get an approval. So if you get an approval, definitely you have submitted some kind of a portfolio, so you know what you're creating, okay? So I don't need to tell you what to create. You already know what you're creating. But the thing is that you need to figure out what sells on Displate. The first thing I would recommend you is to be consistent with the platform. That's work for every platform, not just for the Displate. It's for every other thing that you are selling on the internet or doing in their work. Consistency is the key, and doesn't mean you need to upload every single day or something like that. No. Consistency is based on your own schedule, whether once a week, twice a week, whatever works for you. I do it when, like in the beginning, I was uploading so much, and now I don't do it that often, but I do it based on my schedule. So sometimes once a week, sometimes once in 10 days. Before that, I used to do twice or thrice a week. But now it's a busy schedule, so I just do whatever. Because I have other stuff. I have my other businesses. I have my spiritual business. I have my tarot card business. Like, I have so many businesses running in the background, not just print on demand. So I don't have that much time right now, so I don't do that much. But the consistency is the number one thing. The second thing I'm going to talk about is look for the ideas on the Displate platform itself. What's trending on the platform? What's selling well on the platform? Usually I've seen the things that are selling well are in the fantasy, science fiction, spirituality, kind of like a hallucinate kind of art. Not hallucinate would be the right word, but aesthetic kind of art. Even the abstract art also sell, because I create the abstract art. I create watercolor abstract board. They also sell. Even the patterns sell pretty well. So science fiction, universe, fantasy. If you create a certain kind of your own illustration, your own kind of pattern, that works pretty well too. So any kind of work that you're creating original, that sells well. But these are the certain niches that sell well. Also the music, games niche, this is also very popular. They also sell pretty well. But if you're not creating in these niches, it's okay. You can still go with the abstract. That works well too. But consistency is the key. That's the first thing. The second thing is about the niche, obviously. I already covered what niches sell on the Displate. The third thing that I want to tell you is about the keywords and the tags. And putting your products, putting your designs in the right category is the key. They have the categories. Choose it wisely, okay? The second thing is that use the relevant tags, title and keywords. You can do the research on the Displate to figure it out, the title, tags, or the keywords that you're going to be using in title and the tags, because that's how the people will going to come across your designs, across your products on display, and that's going to help you lead the sales. The third thing, another thing is to promote your products. Yes, promote it onto the Pinterest. Pinterest is the best low investment platform to promote your products. Of course, you can be on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, called as X nowadays, or even on YouTube, whatever. But Pinterest is very simple and easy for me, so I recommend Pinterest. But having one platform to recommend to promote your product is the best. Another thing I want to tell you is going with the trends is also nice. Of course, trends are not there forever. It's going to be only there for a couple of days, weeks, or months. But then it's going to help you get the sales pretty fast, especially if you don't have that much of the sales history. Going with the trends will definitely gonna help you in the short term, not in the long term, but getting the sales history in the beginning, it's quite helpful to get you the sales for your evergreen products as well. So going with the trending, I would recommend it. Having a combination of trending and evergreen is the perfect blend for getting the sales on any platform, not just on the display. The other tip that I want to share is have a designs or your art or the picture of your art or graphic design, whatever you're uploading, be crystal clear, not pixelated, not blur. Have like a full, like how to say, really good quality design. That's what I can say. Really good quality design, so that it's not pixelated and blurred when it's actually printed on the display, because this is one of the downside, because the display comes in the different sizes. So based on the size, if it's pixelated or blurred, if they go with the large size of display, no one will going to buy. This is very simple thing, but it matters a lot. So the people will going to look at your product before they buy it. So when they come across your product, they're gonna look for it. So if it's pixelated, blurred, not going great, no one will going to buy it. The another thing that I want to talk about is look for what's popular in the game niche, what's popular in the sports niche, what's popular in the music niche, what's popular, what's working in the science fiction, fantasy, universe, all that stuff, if you're targeting those niches. Because there are some things in these niches that are very, very trendy and going with the news, and that helps you get the sales. Now, I'm not always recommending you to go with the trends, but it does help you, especially if you're coming across any particular news or fun fact or whatever that's trending and people are searching for. Definitely go upload it, because Displate work as a search engine, not just people searching on Displate, but people will come across your Displate if they're searching on the Google as well. So that works pretty well. So hopefully these tips will going to help you bring in sales on Display. Let me know if you have more questions, comments. If you want me to make a video about doing a research on Display, let me know. I'll make a video in the future. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.